Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be getting ready for an orchestra concert. So I am in my black attire and I am going to be doing an orchestra performance tonight, which is one of my other jobs other than teaching. My voice is a little bit on the more delicate side, so if it sounds funny in this video, it's because I lost it for the last 2 days and it's just come back today. So if you would like to see how I achieved this look, then please just keep watching. Okay, so just ignore my hair at the moment, so it's in a braid to keep it kind of like wavy, and my fringe is pinned out of the way so that I can actually do my makeup. I'm going to start out with a little bit of primer. I'm going to be using the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I'm just going to be using this on my nose, my chin and my forehead. I don't really know if this works, to be honest. I have tried it a few times. I got the little mini because that is much more cost effective for me. I tried it a few times, but I don't really see amazing results from it, to be honest. Like, nothing that is so much better and is, you know, worth that amount of money, to be honest. But I know so many people rave about this being so good. So I'm not sure if it's just because it doesn't work with me and my skin, but I don't think I'm going to be purchasing the full size. But this is the only primer that I have that's not like a glowy primer, and that's not what I want today. Because of all of the lights, I'm going to be super sweaty anyway. I don't want to make myself look more dewy today. I'm also going to avoid like my cheek area here because that is not going to get sweaty anyway, so it's going to be fine. This does seem to give a little bit of a white cast for me though, which is interesting. It's not really something that I hear mentioned that often. Then I'm going to be using my Nars Sheer Glow Foundation in the shade Siberia. This is generally a really good shade for me, like a perfect match, but the weather has been really nice and I've been sitting outside in the sun and I tan really quick. I don't actually know if this is going to be a perfect shade for me right now, but we will see. This is also like disgustingly old now. I really need to get rid of it, I think, but it is such a good color and it's the like easiest way for me to check the color of other products as well. If it's close to this color, it'll probably be fine. And I'm just using a beauty blender to apply that in bouncing motions. Oh no, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put concealer on first. I'm going to pause that and try and put some concealer on. This is the Pony Effect Cover Up Pro Concealer in the shade Fair. And I was going to put it on that tiny little... There's one scud there, which I'm going to put just a bit on because I've already got foundation on there, so there's not much I can do about that. And I've got a couple of little baby scars down here too that I could put a bit on. I like to use this one underneath my foundation because it is a thicker base and I feel like I can put a bit more on and then blend the foundation a little bit over the top rather than trying to put the concealer over the top of the foundation, which is what it's going to happen here, but that's okay. Kind of concerned about this foundation being like actually expired and giving me some sort of allergic reaction. I had a round 2 allergic reaction with my scalp again because you know what I did? I was like, oh, it's flaking again. Let's put some Head and Shoulders on it again, and then it got itchy again, and you know what I did? I scratched it again, like almost like I didn't make a video all about that and learn from it. I don't know what is happening with my hair and scalp right now. It's going downhill. It's really bad because now my whole scalp is pretty unfortunate at the moment. So I got a specialist shampoo from, I think the brand is called De Lorenzo, and it's Trico. It's a purple colored bottle, and it's for the relief of dry, itchy, scaly scalps, which sounds exactly like what my scalp feels like right now. The blisters have gone down because I got another round of blisters from scratching my head, like exactly like what I did before, because I am just don't learn. This is looking like an okay color. It's a little bit light, but we can make it work. We can put some bronzer on. I'm going to put some on my birthmark as well, which I don't normally do, but I have a little bit left on my hand, so why not? I did get some questions recently about why I don't put foundation on my birthmark. The reason being is that it doesn't cover anything up, really. it doesn't make a huge difference, so I don't really waste the product. I really only put foundation on it if it's a more high coverage product and you can clearly see a line, and if you sort of try and blend over the line of the birthmark, it makes a difference in the colour and texture. But if you put makeup on it like that, it really just doesn't do a whole lot. So it's kind of like, it's a weird sensation to me actually to like put anything on it. It's really strange. So I'm just going to put a little bit of foundation underneath the eye as well, because I am going to do some baking. Make sure around the nose is blended. I've got some glasses marks already because I've been wearing my glasses today, so the actual skin is a bit red, but that's okay. I'm not going to be wearing glasses for the concert though. I'm going to be wearing contact lenses so that I have more ease of looking. That doesn't make any sense. So that when I'm looking down at the bottom line of my music, if I need to look up at the conductor, then I can't see the glasses rim, basically. Where if I have to look to the side without moving my head to look at my partner's music, which I do a lot, then I won't see up the side of the glasses. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I'm going to do some contouring using the Missha Velvet Light Contour Stick. This is the lightest shade, which I'm pretty sure is called Sepia. I'm just going to do my cheekbones, so just underneath there, and a bit of my jawline as well, that side. I don't really think I need to do my nose. I'm going to use the same beauty blender just to bounce that in there. It's a little bit hard to do it on this side because of the birthmark, and I apologize for the lighting, by the way. There are clouds, so it's kind of like going bright then dark, but also different, slightly different color variations. So now I look a bit green. That's okay. Then I'm going to do a little bit of baking using my Mercier translucent loose setting powder. So I'm going to pick up some with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to be putting it basically down around my eye area and then also on my upper lip and chin, because these are the parts that I want to be like super dry, basically. But technically I don't want my eyes to be super dry, I just want them to not do anything, basically. Does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense. I always wonder if I'm baking correctly because I can never see the powder, and then I remember that the powder is translucent and I'm already fair, so I don't know if I'm even supposed to put enough powder on that you can see the powder. But yeah, I don't bake very often, though I do find that it is quite effective when I need it. Now I'm going to do the chin, and then with the powder brush I'm just going to lightly set the rest of my face, less lightly my forehead, because I'm going to have a fringe on top of that, so I really want that to be quite set. I think technically what I'm doing is not baking because I'm not like dusting off any product, I'm just pressing powder into my skin, but you know what, whatever that's called, that's what it is. And I'm going to be doing my brows. I'm going to be using my Innisfree two-tone brow kit in the shade number 2. And because I have my fringe at the moment, you probably won't see these, so I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time and detail on them. Normally if I was, you know, doing a performance and I didn't have a fringe, I'd probably use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade because it's a little bit more pigmented and darker, but you won't see them. So they're pretty unkempt at the moment, to be honest. It's kind of nice though because I don't obsess over like plucking my brows at the moment if I have a fringe, which I kind of do a little bit too much if I don't. The lighting is back to what I wanted it to be. So now I'm going to do my liner. I'm using the Dolly liquid liner in a black. This is the waterproof version, I think. This is, I have 2 of them at the moment and I don't know which one is the new one. Which is a really bad sign because it means that the one that I bought recently is not good. But I'm pretty much just going to be doing my regular liner, which I hardly ever show you. So I think it's because I usually do this and I duck down and you can't see anything, but okay, I'm going to try with the lighting's gone. Cool. I'm going to try with this little mirror and see if I can prop myself up properly. So I'm basically just doing little lines and then connecting them together. When I get to the corner, I half close my eye and bring the line all the way down to where I can feel the outer corner is. Oh no, this liner is going patchy already. And then I'm going to try and bring the line up towards the end of my eyebrow. It's already a little bit low, so you're going to try and save it. And then connecting the top line to where the wing is. Oh wow, this looks terrible. The line itself is okay, but the liner is super patchy and skippy, which is not great. Okay, I'm gonna continue on and sketch out the other eye, and then I'm gonna go and find my second one and hope and pray that it's really liquidy, because I have it in my travel bag. So I haven't used it in a couple of weeks. So this is not going well. Yeah, this is not going at all now. Uh-oh. Second liner. I don't know if this is the new one. I think it might be actually. Okay, we might be safe. So I'm going to try and redo this eye first, just to make sure that one of them is at least good. Alright, one done good enough. That also looks bad, but that's fine. Alright, it's not even, but it's good enough. Alright, I'm just waiting for the liner to dry a bit, and then I'm going to curl my lashes. And then I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara, which I definitely like a lot more than the regular Better Than Sex mascara, and I like this a lot more than I like the Nars Climax mascara. Why are they all sexual, by the way? And also, I mean, I know Nars always is, but like, why? So I'm going to curl the lashes. This is my Hourglass eyelash curler, which is really nice, except I have broken the curling pad underneath it. Like, there's a big line going through it because I need to replace it, but I need to order the parts to replace it because I'm already on my second one, which is fine. Like, the rubber doesn't last forever. Wish it did, but it don't. I'm trying to get as close to the lash line as I can without actually touching the lash line, because I find that my liner comes off on the eyelash curler and I'll be like left with little chunks down on there. Okay, and then mascara. Alright, mascara done. Lighting, terrible. Alright, I do apologize for this lighting. It's reflecting off my white desk and my phone is bleeping. So for blush, I'm going to be very adult and I'm going to be using my Nars Orgasm, but honestly I think I need a little bit more contour. So I'm going to go for my Too Good for School Art Class by Rodin contour thing with a nice fluffy brush and just do a little bit more. So hard to tell with the lighting right now. If you're wondering why the lighting is so horrible, it is because this is a nighttime concert, so it's 4:41 right now. I have to get dressed obviously before I go. The concert starts at 7:30, and if I want to film with the sunlight, I really should have started earlier. So basically the sun is setting and it's coming in through the other window, which is making me look like a ghost, for lack of a better word. Oh, only thing about this mascara is that it does not dry quickly and it smudges everywhere. It's very frustrating. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my Nars Orgasm blush, and I'm going to be putting this basically from underneath the corner of my eye and then upwards, because that is just a little bit of a more adulty way of doing blush, I guess. Oh, the sun is going down. Look, you can see more shape of my face. Oh, this is good. Normally I would put my blush, and it's back. Normally I would put my blush a little bit more central underneath my eye, and it gives sort of like more of a youthful glow, but that's not what we're going for today. This is horrendous. I'm just gonna go and shut the blind. I mean, it's dark, but it's a bit better. Okay, so I need to clean up underneath my eyes now because I've got mascara smudges everywhere. Great mascara. Needs to dry faster, or I need to stop smiling because when I smile my fat cheeks touch my eyelashes. So I'm just waiting for it to dry and I'm using a Q-tip to kind of flick it off. Not working so well underneath that eye. Yep, that wasn't that successful, but that's okay. And all that's left is, am I going to highlight today? I'm not going to highlight, but I just found my Twinkle mermaid jelly from Innisfree, and I'm going to put that on my eyelids because I'm a grown adult. You're not even going to be able to see this. Oh no, it's gone. I mean, it's still a jelly texture. You're not going to be able to see this because I have, I'll have a fringe. But, you know what's cute? This. Wish I remembered that this existed and before I put my mascara on. Because this is exceedingly awkward. Beautiful, you can't see anything. And then last but not least, I'm going to do lips, and I do need to do a lip stain. So what I'm going to do is wipe the lip balm off my lips. And I'm going to be using two stains. These are two tints from the Face Shop Disney edition. I'm basically going to be doing like a little gradient kind of with them. So I'm going to start with the pink as a base, and that's going to go all over my lips. But I'm going to use a very small amount. And then using the coral, I'm just going to darken that center up a little. The reason I'm not using a huge amount is because I don't want to have to touch it up. And voila! So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do my hair, or I'm going to attempt to do my hair, and then come back and show you guys everything. So this is the final look with hair not in a braid. It's still a little bit damp though. And my fringe mostly settled in. So it's pretty much just a general basic, everyday, not too over the top look. I don't know, I feel like it's not that I sweat that much, but because my instrument actually touches my face, I don't really want to put that much makeup on it, to be honest. So if you guys were wondering what I'm wearing today, this is the best I can give you because this is the only mirror that I have, which is teeny tiny. The brief was that we had to wear modest clothing, so my shoulders are covered, of course, and we also had to wear stockings if our skirts or dresses weren't long enough. So the skirt is a little bit too big, so the shirt keeps popping out a bit, but there we go. That looks a little bit nicer. So now I'm off to play some flute. So I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!